All right, good morning. Good morning. What up, Timbo? Good morning. Omnius Trades. Trying to decide what like direction we want to take today. Dale in the house. Good morning. Guys, did you see that protected low that we marked out last night? You guys see that? Man, it never came back. Never came back. Obviously, it was no longer protected after it made a new high, but that hourly gap that we called out. Oh, I don't want to do this on this chart. This chart. The hourly gap, we kind of said this was the draw. Price ended up making it through there. Not after, it did pull back a little bit, but good morning, Robert. Man, the data on this is just horrible. All right, let's take a look at the chart, see what we got here. And we'll take a look at the news and stuff. Looking for the plan and on Hell now. Good morning, Green Knight. Robert. Timbo right up 383. Couldn't stay awake. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's kind of mark out some levels. We have kind of previous day low down there. This low at 738 is interesting. Let's go up here. So midnight is this candle. All right. I mean, technically that's the London low, right? What up, Francis? Nate, what up? Tech T in the house. I have no idea what was the spike. I don't know. No clue. Little spiky spike right there. That was interesting. Guys, be very careful today. I'm going to say that right now because with everything that's going on, these sort of tape bomb situations that are going to be happening pretty regular, where stuff out of nowhere is just going to come up and just bite us. You're going to have these random 40, 50 point, just like that right there. You're going to have this throughout the day. And if you're on the wrong side of it, it really is going to wreck you. Really is going to wreck you. I'm almost tempted to just take the opening range trade on my 7 funded accounts today and just be done. Just take the opening range and just be done there. That's what I'm thinking. But that's what I'm considering. I don't want to say I'm thinking that. I'm considering that. Just take the 15-second opening range, and if it loses, right? News every day this week, yeah. We do have 10 a.m. news today. We also have Papa Powell speaking at 10 a.m. as well. Long and strong was the play. It's what we kept preaching overnight there, guys. If you were in the Asia stream with me last night, that's literally all we were talking about. Long and strong. Just looking for spots to get long. $99 to $81 is support. All right. 70 points up from the latest trap, says Mancini. I'm in kind of an awkward, I don't really got an idea today as to what's going to happen, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. I mean, you would think after running that high that we would have some sort of pullback. Well, we actually have had a pullback here. So maybe very similar. Maybe we keep it kind of the way it's been the last few days, where we kind of run that London low and then V-shape out of it. I really don't know. It could really go either way. Could really go either way here. I'm just going to try to be careful. Obviously, we made money overnight on our Take Profit Trader. You guys notice anything? You notice anything about my Take Profit Trader account here? You guys notice anything here? They really are testing Methodical Man's nerves. Day 3 of this account, I reset it. Now, I'm gonna let you guys know. So the account resets. They are so they're accounts that were free, right? This one was. It's an account that was free, and now they put it in admin only. So like I reset it using my free reset, and then the very next day they put it in admin only. This is the 4th time they've done this to me. After I'm up on the account, you know, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. Then they put it in admin only, and they offer me a free reset. Well, a free reset is not going to cut it this time. That is not going to cut it this time. I'm going to need an actual free account. You need to give me free 150K accounts, because this is the 3rd or 4th time this has happened. So I'm on chat with them right now, and I told them I want 4 free 150K accounts. We'll see. What up, Amelia? Good morning. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Like, I mean, I'm up $3,195 on this account, and then they admin it. I was up $2,875 on the other account, and they admin it. Just pisses me off. It's like, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, you're not supposed to reset those accounts, right? Well, if you're not supposed to reset those accounts, then why does it have a reset option? Admin only basically saying that the account's blown, or they just pulled it from you. So talking about Tech Private Trader there, Tin Can. Just kind of annoying. Kind of annoyed with them. But yeah, just kind of annoying. So then I have to start all over again after making $3,000, you know, like, it's like, come on, man, I made $3,000 on the account. Now I got to start over again. Not to mention the 2 trading days. Just kind of annoying. See, Max agrees. He's like, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Now, if they give me the 4 free accounts, we'll call it all good. But don't fight me on it. Don't fight me on it. So I really don't know what to expect today too much. I do have 3 Bulenox evals loaded up for the 15-second opening range here. I'm going to take these. I'm going to use these accounts for the 15-second opening range play. And I'm considering using my funded accounts and just getting it out of the way. Yeah, Cooper, that's what I want. That's my demands. Full port short, says Pine Tree. I don't know. We do have a data high up there, Pine Tree. I don't like to fade these. Well, I guess technically there's a data high, and there's a data low. So data high and data low. So let's see what happens. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I take the 15-second opening range on my funded accounts and just be done for the day? I could take it. I wouldn't go full minis, though. I wouldn't go 10 minis or even 5. I might go like 4 points on it. 3 points. So we'll see. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to take it on the fundage or not. I feel like it works. So, I don't know if, well, I mean, on hell, it could go down. I don't know. I have no idea what it's going to do here at open. I expect it to kind of go down, but we got the VWAP down here, 275, so it might spike up. Depends on kind of what this next, maybe this 925 candle will give us an idea. Or should we just try to take a regular trade on those accounts today? Maybe I'll just wait and take a regular trade. I'll take the 15-second on evals today. So it says my agent will be available shortly. I'm up next. Trading stand, good morning. Oof. Look at that 925 little wickage. A little wickage right at the open. A little lightsaber, if you will. The Great Pumpkin. That's right. You guys, Dale, you got. I'm sorry, Dale. I'm sorry. Tom Sabo's guarantee hit 100%. I told you guys that level. I mean, pretty obvious, right? Pretty obvious. Now we did get a pullback. Obviously, it kind of pushed up into the 270s. Pulled back into the VWAP. Never hit that low, though. So we'll kind of see what happens here. So we'll just wait and see. I don't really know, guys, what to expect. We could pull back. I mean, obviously, to take a long, we're going to have to pull back. To take a long, we're going to need to pull back. That's just kind of what we're going to need. Max says, hello, I will bark. I will bark at everything first thing this morning. Why not? It seems reasonable to me. Mancini basically says, leave runners. Huge follow through on the ES overnight. At 12:31 p.m., he posted a watch for the trap of 6,002, give targets of 50, 81. We closed 81 exact, posted hold runner for breakout 24. First target hit, plan today, work done. 61.34, 61.47. Next, 99 and 81 support. What up, Clarity? Good morning. Got chopped up? That's no good. The overnight set, like early on, overnight session was really solid. Really solid. Called out a couple of really good spots. And took some decent profitos there. It could be, Jamie. And also all the stuff that's going on. I mean, like, I think today's a very... If you decided not to take a trade on your funded account today, I think that would not be a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't be a bad idea. Now, does it mean the price action is going to be bad? I don't really know. Matty Matt, the hack was at 9:15 candle. What happened? Yeah, I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was. So it's really what we're waiting for. One of these to be swept. Gotta wait for one or the other to be swept. Otherwise, price is just gonna fight each other over the direction here. Evals only. That's what I'm probably going with. Oh, what the heck was? I have no idea, Manny Man. I don't know what that 915 was. I don't know. No clue. Something. Something above my pay grade. That's all I know. Something above Methodical's pay grade. Well, they said I was up next, but they sure aren't chatting yet. The market opens in a minute, so. CPI CAD news reaction. It could be green. I don't know. All right, I'm switching over here to Bulenox, guys. We're going to do the... I don't remember if Bulenox... Let me just kind of try this here. Okay, they do. One time it didn't let me... All right, we got 25 seconds still open here, so we're going to try this trail stop deal, see what happens. And we'll see what we get. So we're going to be taking the 15-minute opening range, 15-second opening range setup, but just on an eval here. 3 evals to be exact. Right, here we go. This is open. Oh gosh, I'm not going to be able to get the sale in. Got it in there. Perfect. Wow. This is a really choppy open. This is probably going to fail. I don't think I've ever seen a day where it stays inside the 15-second opening range like that. 78% win rate there, Matty Matt, on the opening range, 15-second play. 78%. Gotta go. Come on, rip it. All right, stop me out. We lost 325 on that. That's okay. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, it's what you expect. When you kind of expected that might lose once you kind of saw how price was kind of reacting there. What was the push up out of that, though? Let me see. It was... I mean, if I went with just the normal strategy where I just took the 2 points, the 3 points, it would have been a winner. But I was really going for the kind of the home run there. So that really should have been... let's turn this off, first of all, so we can enter on normal trade. Should have been a winner there, but, you know, we were a little greedy. We just decided to go for bigger points. That's okay. Where's that data wick at? 258. All right, I'm in, guys. Bouncing off the VWAP there. Look for it to take out that 258. All right, let's go. Got it right back. Now we're up $135. Didn't quite get it, the target yet. Market trusting and not trusting the ceasefire. Yeah. Yeah, opening was garbage. Scary cancel orders. Probably a good idea. Probably a good idea there. Alright, let me try to find my charts and stuff. Everything disappeared. I trailed that down hard through the VWAP there. Everything disappeared on me. Still did not take out that 258 area. Something's got to be going on, Coper. If you're getting a whole bunch of lag and stuff, something's got to be going on. I don't know what it could be. Oh, my thing went out, didn't it? All right, we're back. What up, Ben? Alcy Faye, good morning. All right, this thing's acting kind of wild today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is really, really tough, like, price action. Cash is here. You're at 0.003 lag on your Ninja. I don't know. Yeah, Coper's been having lag for a while. I haven't upgraded my Ninja to the new software yet. I just noticed that this chart... Okay. I was going to say, I thought it... So ES did not take the data wick. So that's the problem here. I think that's why we did not hit the 258. ES did not take the data wick at 126. That's probably why. You upgraded, beat my 2 seconds lag on Quant Tower. I don't know what my lag is. I have no idea. So let's see if the ES can sweep that data. If the ES can sweep the data high, then I think that we get a push back down pretty quickly from there. A little soup of that data high area. Let's see. So let me check these accounts. 136. Copied clean there. It's from a prop firm. We got news and a speaker at 10 a.m. So price just might just kind of, you know, twitchy back and forth here. So let's see if ES sweeps this data high. All right, ES just took the data high there. Is this going to be like a soup? I'm going to try it. I'm going to short this. All right, boom. So kind of obvious. Using the ES there, Using the ES, assuming that that high would be a soup, right? Because ES took the data high after Nasdaq did. So just assuming that that would probably be a soup play there. Took 15 quick points. So we're up on the My Funded Futures 300 bucks. 200 bucks, I'm sorry. 10 points. We took 10 points. I thought I was on 60-60. I guess I'm on 40-40. Would have probably got 15 anyway. Quick and easy. Yeah, people do say that clock does cause issues if you don't have your clock synced. I've heard that before too. Now let's see if it comes back and sweeps the data low. Probably does. And then maybe we get a long setup out of that. Hard to take a long setup when it doesn't hit the data low. Gonna have to fight the VWAP. So nice quick 10-point winner there. Let's make sure that did copy on both accounts. It did. All right, good. I'm hungry this morning, guys. And girls. Very choppy, very, very choppy price action here. Yeah, this is very bad. I mean, we're on the 1 minute chart here. We don't see... Think about it. Is there any direction? Do we see any gaps, first of all? None. Like, that tells you how bad price action is. There was no real Judas swing at open. There's no nothing. And it just... Not great looking. Couple 30-second gaps. One 15-second gap that I did take a play off of, but that's it. Shows a body break either way, a plunge, or we eat that wick. We'll see, Treff. I mean, I'm thinking that we kind of pull back a bit, but I don't know. We might get a 1 minute setup short here, potentially, but looks like we will. It's very small. That's not obvious. It's not obvious at all. I'm not going to take that, guys. That's a 4-point wick. Can maybe take it on an eval, but that's it. Back at the previous day high there, 323. Back on the road, Treff, where we headed? Where are we headed? In California mountains. Nice. Hey, what are you doing? Amelia wants to go, Treff. Swing by, pick her up. Oh, you're outside. Never mind. Oh, Folsom, California. I've only been to California twice. I was not a huge fan of LA. However, I did like Anaheim. I did like Anaheim quite a bit. I did stay in Pasadena, I think, out just outside of LA. It wasn't bad either. But, yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of LA. Yes, pushing here. 6130, looking a bit stronger here than Nasdaq. Can take that off. That's unimportant at this point. I think now, since it's 9:44, I'm going to wait until after 10 a.m. to take another trade. I think I'm going to wait. I think that's the safest thing to do. Yeah, this is tough, Trev. This is tough here. I mean, a death candle through this small gap. Could it give you 10 points? Could. Is it worth it to take? I don't know. Probably not. I think I'm going to skip it. And now that I say I'm going to skip it, so you know if we close below this gap, it's going to just blast lower. Since I said I'm not going to take it. Now that I said I'm not going to take it, it's gonna blast through there. But I'm still not going to take it. All green candles on the 5 minutes since open, but that is a little I don't know. It's a little deceptive, right? There's the 15-minute range is now set. Anybody going to take the breakout of the 15-minute range? There's the push. Two wins, one loss today. Do we just stop at $64 at $85 in private? I think that's fine, Matty Matt. At least for now. That's what I've done. I'm 2 wins, 1 loss. Well, really, the loss was the opening range, but it was because it would have been a winner if I'd stuck with my same parameters. If I just went 12 ticks, it gave me 12 ticks. But so should be 3 for 3, but you know. Do I stab long here, risk the $200 that we've made? I didn't press the button. I might take a little stab long here. I know I said I was going to wait, but I'm going to try it. Kind of wanted to treat it like I do the 15 or the what you call it, the initial balance play. Back above the high, we'll go break even here. All right, I just went break even too soon. I don't know. I don't trust it. It's not a trade I actually trust. My idea was to wait for it to breach the high to go break even. Let's see if that would have made a difference. 37.75. Nope. Would have been the same result. Would have been the same result. Yes, back into the 15-minute range there. You'll wait for the 4 hour, maybe I'd be just too high. Yeah, for sure, Jan. Makes sense. It definitely makes sense to do that. Getting kind of a nice pullback here. This is kind of interesting. Bouncing off the 50 EMA there. 50 EMA there. Got 15 points or 15 seconds left on this candle here. See how this closes. No close there. Usually when you get a dirty close, you get a bounce. When you get a dirty close, it bounces usually. Kind of wait here and see what happens. Yeah, she bounced on a dirty close. That's what happens. There we go, getting a little dump. I did jump in here on the Bulenox. Just looking for just straight 15 points. I'll take it off there. Not going to be a dick for a tick on that. Approaching the VWAP. Up $382 on those accounts now. In hindsight, I don't know. Obviously, if I'd have taken that in the funded accounts, it would have been an instant 10-point winner. But so 260 easy, another push if she does it. Yeah. I mean, you're right there at the whole number too. You hate kind of shorting into the whole number, but you got a clear. You did have a clear break even on that. You know. Yes, approaching the VWAP as well, so I'm gonna wait. I was considering that on the funded accounts. I was thinking about it. Obviously, in hindsight, it would have been fine, but I had no way of knowing that. beforehand. No way of knowing that. It's one of those trades you were in like 7-point profit right away. So I think it's going to go here. I think we run the 250s. Put in a little, no, that's not an OB. I was going to say, I thought we put in a little 1 minute OB there, but didn't quite trigger. All right, we got 5 more minutes until news here. Let's just sit on our hands until then. Sit on our hands and see what happens. We've got 5 minutes here. Let's kind of see here. ES right there at the coming towards the VWAP as well. ES kind of bouncing off the VWAP there at 120. This thing's chopping here, man. This is just like nastiness. We're going to get price action. We're going to get probably good price action later on. Maybe the afternoon's better. Maybe after the 10 a.m. news and maybe after Powell stops speaking. Maybe we get good price action then. But so far today, it's just been pretty nasty. All right, here we go. Retesting on this one more time. Holding up. ES is working its way below the VWAP here. Kind of interesting. Floki, good morning. ES working its way below the VWAP. Nasdaq trying to push. Very interesting here. I'm tempted to short this now. I am very... Ooh, good thing I'm not. Good thing I'm not. Yeah. Powell does speak. That was a wild little something. The market's once higher, but the wars we're getting involved in and politics not helping. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, ES is going down. It's a big divergence here with ES and Nasdaq. Amelia, I mean, I think that's a solid plan. I really do. I'm just talking about on a, I mean, I'm thinking of shorting here on a eval, but it's either going to be the ES is going to sweep that low and then we're just going to rip higher, or ES is going to bring us down with it and we're about to dump. I lean towards the dump because we have all these wicks down below. But think you will catch up on news. It probably will. Got 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes until news. ES about to sweep the opening print. I am tempted to take the short here. I think we just blast through 250s. I really do. Or maybe we bounce VWAP here and ES runs the 614, 6114. Yeah, Jamie, that's kind of the problem, right? We do also have news in 1 minute. Consumer confidence, but not sure how much that does. All right, ES run the low there. Ran the low. ES ran the low. Man, I was so tempted for the VWAP bounce there. I was so tempted. And I didn't take it. Because ES ran that low, kind of thought it might be like a little bounce there. ES did not run that data wick, though. A couple ticks off of it. All right, here comes the news, guys. 20 seconds. I do think we still push lower here. There we go. ES ran the wick there. ES just ran the wick. ES ran the data wick. Now it's ran the data high, the data low. Nasdaq has not. So big SMT here. I don't like using SMTs with the data wicks, though. Kind of puts us in a difficult spot here. Let me pull up Papa Powell. Let me pull him up. I don't know if he's live yet, but trying to find him. All right, beginning shortly, so he's still not there yet. Difficult to do anything here, really difficult. Still think the short is the play, but I could be wrong. This thing could just go to the moon. Yeah, he is testifying. Yeah, I mean, I agree. It may not do much. Still like to have it up just in case. That way I can know when he's finally done. See here. Night sessions are cleaner so far right now. They have been. I think eventually we're just going to get a death candle straight through the 250 area. Did I hear something? Okay, I did. Looks like they're starting over there. All right, so that the house meeting is just starting. This price action is just ugly, guys. That's the thing. It's like, do you really want to sit here all day and stare at this price action? I don't know. It's just so terrible. Come back in the afternoon. Yeah, I don't even know if I want to come back in the afternoon. I may want to come back tomorrow. Oh. But we'll see here. We'll see kind of what happens. Yeah, I'm going to give it a little more time myself. I didn't even see any inside bars or haramis or anything on the 5-minute. Unless I missed something. No, there was an inside bar at open. I didn't see that. I think it failed, though. Didn't it? Hold on. Hard to tell if it failed or not. Little small 1 minute here again. We are still holding this previous inversion. No close above it yet. You could maybe take this. But even this one, you're shorting 298. Setting alerts and going to watch my plants grow. Let's go. Let's see here. Pulling back. I don't know. It's not much. Just not much to do here, really. Price action sucks. So let's start talking about something else since price action's not worth talking about. Anybody got any plans for the summer? Where are you guys going? Any trips planned? What am I having for lunch? Meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Moving to Florida, Timbo. What area, Timbo, if you don't mind saying? And where do you live now? Sunburn at some unexpected time. That's it. Let's go. Yeah, meatloaf and mashed potatoes. The weekly meal is prepared. Fort Myers, currently in Vegas. Oh, nice. I don't know if I've ever been to Fort Myers. Yeah, meatloaf and mashed potatoes. My prepared meal. Gonna visit your grandfather in South Carolina. He's 94 years old. Dang. Amelia's planning on moving to Vegas. Timbo's leaving. One minute's going to be invalid, looks like. There you go. Knew it was going to happen eventually. You're just going to have that lightsaber candle. There's the close. It's invalid. 30-second, though. Look at this thing going. Yes, just broke the lows. Back through the 112 again, all the way down to 109. Look at that, huge. Huge pushback up there. I kind of want to take this, but I might, let's see, how big is the stop here? 15 points. All right, so I'll probably take it off of, kind of like this whole number here. I don't know, we'll see. First person CEO Terran is in jail for insider trading. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Who's the CEO of the first person? Coper. Yeah, I like the Keys, Timbo. That's definitely an adult area, right? The Keys is definitely an adult area. Fishermen and bars. That's all that's there, right? Fishing and bars. That sums up the Keys, if I remember correctly. Oh, okay, I got you. Chairman of the CEO of Public Trading. Okay. I'm going to try it. Actually, I'm not going to try it here. Might try it over here on Bulenox. All right, I'm going to try it on Bulenox. I'm not going to try it on my funded futures. I'm going to go stop to break even at the VWAP 283 here. I could just take a 10-point scalp. I might just take a 10-point scalp. Actually, I'm just going to go break even at 280. 311, stop. It's a boat area. Get a couple of sea-doos. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had fun there. I did take my kids, or with me when I went there, so I realized not super kid-friendly of an area, but my friend Stuart wanted to go, so. And I had the kids. We had fun. We went out on the sea-doos. We took the sea-doos out into the ocean. I let them drive for the first time ever. The water was calm enough. Might get stopped on this. If we do, we do. Swim with the dolphins. Yeah. Starlink Mini and a laptop. Paradise. Get a boat. Yeah, you do see a lot of boats there. Room says you will be stopped in profit. Room. Oh, well. About to close above this. Not a good look. I'm going to watch that. I want to see it close below this. Stay below this 298 area. Otherwise, I'm just going to kill it. Well, no real need to kill it. We'll just be stopped. Alright. I'm going to save a few points here, I think. There we go. Stop me out if it does. If it makes a new high. If it doesn't, then that's lucky for us. Yeah, this is an eval. Well, it's 3 evals, but it's evals. Okay. I'm going to eat it there. Still up $193. Why did I eat that? Well, I eated it because it closed above this. And then we pushed back below the 300 level and then bounced off of there. Like, I wanted to see, I was watching this. If it made it back below 290, I would have held that. So saved a few points there. Still up $200 on those accounts. Nah, I can't move the stop and double down. Can't do it. We gave it a shot. The old college try, right? The 80% off Apex sale ends tonight. Oh. Yeah, that gap wasn't a very big gap either. Wasn't obvious. Like 4 points. All right, we might have a bearish SMT at the highs here. This could be better. If we get a bearish SMT here with the ES, and then we get a nice candle through this, that might be worthy of something. Still only 7 points. It might even be smaller than that by the time it closes. So the idea here would be sweep the high, rejection, death candle through here, close, and then run to there. You really kind of want to sweep the high there. It doesn't have to, but it would be nice for it to. Chip stops are ripping. Day traders just send the email for their new straight to funded. I have no information other than they have one now. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Straight to funded. Would have preferred this to sweep the high. We are still sweeping liquidity. We are delivering from a fair value gap. So even if it doesn't sweep the high, this is a decent play. It would be a decent play, I think. Sub 100 points, yeah. The only issue is ES is pretty close to the VWAP there. Powell rocking that purple tie today again. I'm starving too, Pine Tree. I'm hungry. No doubt. I'm very hungry, Pine Tree. Hunger, hunger, hunger. The Waffle House, perfect. Let's do it. There's plenty of options here in Georgia for the Waffle House. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Plenty of options. The Waffle House, capital of the world. I'll go for the All-Star with a little bacon, sausage, scrambled eggs, toast, waffle, hash browns. Let's go. Need $200 request payout. How hard can it be, Kenny? They do have a good breakfast. Waffle House that does not have waffles inside? Yeah. Yeah, no, not many Waffle Houses up there in the north. I don't know why. Where Coveper lives, I don't know if Coveper knew this, but Coveper, over there near 85, at 85 up there where you live at, there used to be a Waffle House on both sides of the exit of I-85. So you could literally see the other Waffle House across the bridge. I don't know if you know where the Arby's is, Coper, but right across from the Arby's, there's still a Waffle House there. But then there was another one where the Subway is. The Subway across the bridge used to be another Waffle House. So you could actually see two Waffle Houses that were in line, eyesight of each other. So you will start petitioning In and Out to get some locations in Florida. Yeah, good luck with that, Timbo. Yeah, there's no In and Outs out this way. So I've only ate In and Out once, and that was when I went to Los Angeles. We got it at probably midnight. I don't even know. It was late at night. Went to In and Out. Man, this thing is just so dreadful here. You'll move further east. Yeah, east. You had In and Out in Vegas. Yeah. I had Dirt Dog in Vegas. It was the first time I'd ever had Dirt Dog. This is a pretty good candle here. Do I dare take a funded trade here? I was considering taking it if it closed on this candle here. You drive from Missouri to Dallas just for the in and out? Dang. That's got to be a pretty good haul. You're like, we're going on vacation, just to the in and out, then back home. We're headed just to the in and out, then we're going back home. Yo, what we barking at? It's every day with this dog. What's he thinking? Probably Timbo. I haven't seen an in and out anywhere further east than that. I don't even know if I saw one last time I was in Texas. I was in Austin. I don't remember seeing one. Just opened a Chick-fil-A a year ago. We only have 2 locations. Yeah, dude, people up north don't love Chick-fil-A like the people in the south. In Boston, they got one up there in Stoughton, and up near Boston, where my friend lives. And I brought Chick-fil-A for his mom, and she was like, she wasn't impressed. I brought her Chick-fil-A for breakfast a couple of days in a row, and then she was like, I'll just have my cereal. That was her nice way of saying, quit bringing me Chick-fil-A. I don't like this shit. I'll just have my cereal. So. The dog's life. Bark when you want, sleep when you want, eat when you want, poop when you want. There's one in Dedham, which is near Stoughton. That might be where I went. I don't even know, Floki. I had to drive like 15 minutes to get it. Nothing but bean suppas around here. Yeah. You're thinking of driving to Arizona just to go to the only operating Sweet Tomatoes? I've never heard of that. Sweet Tomatoes. 6 Chick-fil-A's within 15 miles? Let's roll. The closest Chick-fil-A to me is 18 minutes. 18 minutes away. Yeah, it must be that one then, Floki. It was 10 or 15 minute drive, I remember. It wasn't that far, though. Maybe 10 minutes. So. Hey, Floki, since you live up that way, he took me to, we went to a grocery store that had a salad bar and like a deli inside it. Do you know what grocery store I'm talking about? I don't know. It's on my vlog from the Boston vlog, but I don't remember the name of it. Had like a really good salad bar, and they sold like sandwiches, and it was like a smaller grocery store. Doing pretty good, Serrati. How you doing? That's right, 18 minutes. I know exactly, Pine Tree. 18 there, 18 back. Boom. Eat your food on the way. So, yeah, Stuart take me to a lot of local places. He likes to eat local. A couple of pretty good pizza places, I guess, up there, too. Decent pizza places. I don't remember the name of that grocery store, though. Trying to pass your second and third, my funny futures. Let's go. Me too. Trying to pass my first and second. Now, that's a pretty good candle, but looks like it's going to be invalid. That is a good candle. If this closes here, I'll take it, but like I'm the Kent. Yes, bouncing off the VWAP. Hold on. Let's see. Yes, off the VWAP. Might take this on my funded account here. Nope. Oh. All right, I'm in. Come on. As soon as I get in, it bounces. There's no real break even here. It's either 10 points or bust. I'm going to get back below the 50 here. You know what? I'm accepting it. It's either going to be a loss or a win. I'm accepting it here. I think it's probably going to be a loss, but it is what it is. Let's see. Get back below 300. I think we hit the 94 is pretty easy, but all right, yeah. So I'm down. We're red there. I was going to, the instinct was kind of to take it off, but we're going to just accept it. It's definitely not a wiener. It was a loser. $13 in the green. Let's go. Chick-fil-A's only recently arrived up here in Edmonton. Lambert's. That's what it was. Yeah, Lambert's. That was the name of it. I couldn't remember. ES bounced off the VWAP there. That could have probably been my sign not to take that. So down $400. But that's going to be my only trade for the day on that account. On those accounts. I might have should have given it. I might have should have just went 1 mini instead of 2, and I could have given it 20 points instead of 10. Might have been the smart thing to do there, but that's okay. The close wasn't the greatest. Let's be honest. The close was not the greatest there. So did close below, but that's not really how you want to see it close with a big wick on the end. Yeah, Jan, I probably should have taken it off once it got back to break even. That was kind of my instinct after it didn't go right away, right? But that's okay. It's not a big deal. Just one trade, one day. I'm going to just accept it and move on to tomorrow, and that's it. Does take profit trader go by realized profit or gross profit for the daily eval? Realized. So whatever your realized profit. You mother piece of shit. God dang it. I hate when they do that stupid shit. They close the thing before you get to talk to them after they take an hour to respond. What's he talking about? 1415. Okay. All right, let me see here. I don't know. That trade in hindsight wasn't a great trade, but like, I'm going to accept the loss. I'm not going to take anything else. $400. The key to me being successful, I know, is to take one trade per day, and so that's what we're going to do. We're not going to take any more of those trades. That makes no sense. What the hell what are they doing? I don't know what they're doing here. Kind of annoyed. Dun, 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 dun. Initial balance is set. Yeah, it is. I mean, it may just go higher here. We'll see. All right, what is that one? 4705. Talking about what? Why I'm looking more interesting? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, this price action's trash. I should have known not to take a trade. I mean, it's fine, right? I'm not concerned with it. I'm going to have to go back to yesterday's stream and see what the account number was. So stupid I got to do this because the account number's gone now. The account number is gone. Well, let's get in here and see the account number. Actually, I don't even know. Did I? I didn't even trade that account on stream yesterday. Yeah, I didn't even trade that account on stream. I sure did not. If you're wondering why I'm annoyed, Take Private Trader, I literally waited for 2 hours for them to respond, and then they just closed the chat without doing anything. Assholes. They disabled my accounts, and then they didn't fix it or anything. They just closed the chat. So I'm still able to talk to them, but like, man, they definitely need to step it up. Check your Ninja Trader logs. How do I do that? Log. Will it show yesterday? It doesn't show me yesterday though. Well, I get them online, but I'm not sitting there, waiting for them. You have to get there. You have to do it early in the morning. Early in the morning. I sent them an email, so I guess we'll see. There is a log for each day of activity. You can find the account number there. But where, Maximus? Go to Documents folder. Documents. Where's Documents at? Database. Let me see. Go to your Documents folder, then Documents NinjaTrader 8 log. Oh, my Documents folder. Okay, hold on. Documents. And then you said NinjaTrader 8 log. Log. Okay, I see that now. So let's look for yesterday's date. The fuck is all this? This is what it's showing me. Maybe it'll up. Where did they take profit? There it is. When is that from, though? 623. Move this over so I can see. God dang it. I mean to do all that. Let me move this up here. All right. I have to go all the way down to the bottom because that was like the last trade I took. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Take profit trader. All right, I found it there. Take profit. Profit. Is that the same account that I sent earlier, though? Let me see. 573 5248. Okay, we're above initial balance here. All right, I sent it to him. Thank you. What's the software called that shows your face without the background? NVIDIA Broadcast. You can do the background removal. First close above 30-minute candle high. This is the 1 hour candle high, Bashar. The retest. Actually, just wasn't even paying attention here. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll take it. May have already missed it, so we already got the retest, but I'm able to retest once again. All right, so we get tagged in here. Oh goodness, yeah, just annoyed. I hate when they do that. Like I outlined clearly what had happened. I got one account number wrong, and he's like, "You failed. This account number was failed," and then he just ended the chat. Like, okay, I understand that. I mean, like, I got the one account number wrong. Big deal. But, anyways, just ending the chat because I got the one number wrong. Kind of annoying. All right, we're in here. Let's see if we can get this push into the 4350s. ES is still below initial balance. I guess I didn't even notice that. So it's not really that great of a sign for us. Back above the high, I'm going to go ahead and move the stop to break even, I think. I'm going to go ahead and put this stop in. I don't like that the ES is not above the high yet, so I'm going to lock a little something in. 2 points. Nothing big. ES is approaching the initial balance now, so I didn't notice the ES wasn't above, so that's a sign for me that I don't love it. I don't love it. If the ES is not above it, then usually it fails because the ES will have to fight above it to get to your profit target. So I wasn't really paying attention to the ES there. Just peeked over there and saw that. Yeah, funny thing is, I don't see that and that account number anywhere anymore. The one from yesterday. Let me see. $5248. Let me see if it's on here anywhere. Nope, that number's completely gone. Completely gone. And then I got an account that just reset magically. I mean, why is... That's what I understand. Why they keep resetting accounts. I mean, I didn't reset that account. I don't know. Well, maybe it does work here now. Let's see. Still wouldn't have stopped you out. So it does say day traders starting as straight to funding accounts are now available for purchase. You can skip the evaluation and go straight to funded. Alongside with the launch, we made a significant improvements to our payout structure. Maximum payout increased to 150K. 6 payout milestones now available. You get 90% off trailing evaluation accounts, 35% off straight to funded accounts. It's our most competitive offer yet. I don't know how much their straight to funding accounts are. I kind of want to see. So let's see. So the straight to funded account is, for the 50K, $370. The 25K, $240. You can trade 1 mini or 10 micros on the 25K. Maximum drawdown's $1,000. No daily loss limit, no scaling. $240. Seems about right, I guess. 370 is probably a bit on the expensive side, but not terrible. I wonder what the profit target is, though. Yeah, I wonder what the profit target is. I'm not sure. Ooh, nice little pullback. It's always Project X. You should be able to use this on. Is this only Project X? Because if that's only Project X, you would think it would be cheaper. But I don't know. So straight to funding is only Project X. Yeah, that's annoying. If I'm buying a straight to funded account, I should be able to use it on whatever I want. Well, guys, I'm unwilling to sit here all day. I think I'm going to... I know it's early, but I'm going to call it there. I'm down 426 on my 7 funded accounts. Took that one short. Didn't work. So that puts us down about 220 on the, or about $200 on the week. And we are up. My funded futures 230, 235. Take profit. You know, we made some good profits, but unfortunately they admin only us, and I don't know if they'll. I mean, I'm assuming they'll fix it. We'll see. It's kind of annoying. Bulenox up 199, 214, and 214. Down with the 420. No! Where's the straight to funded? Room, I was talking about daytraders.com. They just came out with straight to funding. So, but that's it. We'll be back. I may come back for Power Hour if the price action gets better. We'll see. And if I can get these accounts fixed from Take Profit Trader so we actually have something to trade. But if you guys want to help support the channel, hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And if you want to use my code, again, 80% off. APEX ends tonight. Bulenox 83% off. Take Profit Trader 30% off. My Funded Futures 25% off. Or actually, they still got the buy one, get one evals going on. I don't know if it's still 25% off or not. I'm not sure. Straight to funded, or straight to funded, what am I talking? Tradeify, 30% off. So anyways, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll